Alright guys, welcome back. So we're going to talk about price today. So getting tucked into it, it's simple. Most people open their platform, they see this, and the mind just, your mind stops. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what you're seeing. You're looking at these green and red things. You're assuming it's price up and down. You'll have buy market, asks, bids, sell markets, and it's a bit intimidating at the beginning. So it stops people from going ahead and investing or trading. And let's just see what the dashboard looks like here. I mean, that's just me. If you've never opened the market and you saw something like this, I understand, why you just don't want to get involved. So what we're going to do now is try and talk about a few things. So it's not that scary when in the beginning. So you can actually push through and get involved, because you should get involved. Okay, so simply we want to look at how do we determine price. So price is just buyers and sellers in the market. If there's more buyers than sellers, price goes up. If there's more sellers than buyers, price goes down. But we cannot look at 237.92 and just watch the number change and get a good feel of what price is doing. Okay, so that's where candlesticks and graphs and lines came into play. So on the daily frame for the chart, this represents a daily candle. So on the day, Microsoft opened at this line, hence the candle's green, so it went up, closed at that line. So let's just zoom in a bit. Closed at the top box. It hit a high equal to the top of this line and a low equal to the bottom of this line, the thin line. So what probably happened is the stock opened here at about 250, went down to about 247, went all the way back up to about 253, and closed out on the day at 252-ish. Okay, what I mean by closed is if we're looking at a day, this would have closed at 4 p.m. So the market opens at 9:30 Eastern time, that'll be New York time, closes at 4 p.m. wherever you are in the world, it would close your respective time. So that's when the day stopped trading, that's when the market closed. If I change this to an hour, this is not the same thing anymore. This shows you every hour price moved in such a way. So in this hour, let's use the red one for example, price would have opened here, just gone up a little bit, gone all the way down and got bought back, closed there. Okay, in that hour, the next hour started here, that's the open, went down, went up, closed here. Okay, so candlesticks are extremely useful, especially when you want to start looking at price. And now we're going to talk about the buy and sell log, which I'll try and explain in Excel, just because I don't have level 2 data open at the moment, and it gets extremely daunting seeing the bid and ask logs in real time. So I'm going to explain on Excel for simplicity. So price, how do we establish price? So simply, market has market makers which match buyers and sellers, and that's how we make a transaction. So you can see here we matched a buyer with a seller at the $1 for Manguap. So Manguap was trading at $1. We have buyers and seller orders fulfilled by the market. So Manguap LLC trades pork, and we've just had a swine flu outbreak. So everybody's going to want to sell. Okay, no one wants to hold the pork stock when there's swine flu and pork, can't be sold anywhere. It's gonna massively affect our sales and our performance as a company, and maybe affect our ability to pay our dividends to investors because we don't have any more free cash flow. So people are scared, they want to sell. So what happens? Let's say this is Steve, and Steve has his part of his order in the $1.12 range. He's panicking because he's saying, all right, listen, I'm not going to be able to sell you. No one's going to buy this stock because more buyers and sellers to increase the price where it's going to meet my sell order, where he's sitting in this pool of sell orders. Okay, so Steve, you might cancel his order and put a sell order at 97 and choose. He wants to get out. The same might happen with Jeff, who's in this pool with the market, and he might go, all right, I want to get out. I don't want to hold this bag. I want to sell at 0.89. So the ask price will come down to 0.8, and the bid order where people are bidding to buy the stock, nobody wants to buy the stock, might just go through the floor. And with such news, it would do that, and you might come down to 0.6. So the price will reflect in that manner. Everyone's selling, there's not enough buyers, there's more sellers, your price will come down. So that's a simple way. So these market makers have, and this will not be Jeff's order, there will be an order from the NASDAQ if I was as a market, and Jeff's order will be in there. So there might be 20,000 orders established at this price, you know, but you have the right to cancel orders if they're not executed on, they can't be fulfilled. Jeff could be in this order and he can cancel and join another pool. You could join a lower ask. Okay, and the same goes for bids. The same thing would happen. Let's say Manguab LLC is selling pork, and pork cures cancer. Alright, everyone's buying pork. The vegan down the road started a pig farm. Everyone's buying pork. Everyone wants to jump in the trend. Let's say this was Querbus, and Querbus, he knows price is going high, and he's saying, I'm not going to get filled at this price. I'm scared I might miss the run here. I want to make a bit of money. So he will meet the sellers, if there were any, at a higher price. Same thing would happen here with Tani. Alright, she wants to come in and she wants to meet at a higher price. So the bid begins to increase to 0.4. People don't really want to sell. It's great news. They want to hold on to their stock. So the sell is going to begin to increase to 0.3, and the price will move accordingly. Okay, and that's how you see price changes. So price changes simply reflect on the market because of supply and demand, and where the market makes transactions based on orders of selling and orders of buying, which we call buy orders bids and sell orders asks. Super simple. Alrighty, in the next video we'll talk about buying at market, selling limit orders, and how we place trades, which are quite important, and again another big hurdle for first time or even novice investors. So I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry if it's a bit long, and look forward to the next one.